starters for Los Angeles. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wings. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Trae Young is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And these two teams known, Brent, for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind?
Yeah, I think of teams that just get advantage in the half-court, Kevin, and then keep it. Now, there are a lot of teams that are mediocre, that when a player makes something happen, the rest of the guys stand around or are not in position to be an outlet and to make the next play. Elite offenses in the NBA feel like there's a continuity no matter what happens, and a proprioception where they make the reads and continue to play to find their best scoring opportunity.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wall in the corner. Over Young. Wall's shot is off.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Murray scanning the floor. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Murray.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Wall passes to Zubac. For 3, Covington. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Murray kicks to Hunter. Young with no one around. Off target with his 3. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. George dishes to Wall. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Man, a strong guard. Wall takes the hit and still can convert.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Young finds Murray. And there's the pass to Hunter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Murray.
Well, Paul George showing off his defensive prowess right there. Full energy, full focus, and a nice contest.
Here is Wall. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by Murray. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Leonard, the pass to Covington. Pass to Wall. 5 on the clock. Spins. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wall's got his second basket.
And that was just a case of John Wall exerting his will, not going to be denied inside.
Young dishes to Hunter. Passes it to Murray. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Covington with the steal. All taking his time here. To the middle. Here's Leonard. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And that's a big boy dunk right there. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim. Clippers trailed by 3. Outside, George. Back to Wall. Leonard on the wing. Dishes to Covington. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Young. The three. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 10 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
So it's the Clippers now, trailing by 4. And it's Zubac atop the key. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Wall. Covington, a screen on Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that one falls for John Wall. And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
And so John Wall nails both of them.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Hunter for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 5 points in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
You know, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Wall against Young. Zubac with the screen for Wall. 4 on the clock. From deep. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 5. Dishes it to Murray. Kicks it to Collins. It's Young on the wing. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Here's Zubac. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Leonard against Murray. Collins, a screen on Leonard. Murray kicks to Young. He feeds it to Capella. Good.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game. Makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Griffin's check in for Atlanta. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jackson's checked in. Clippers trail by 10. The pass to Zubac. A 3 from Leonard, and he's good on the 3 ball. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Murray, the pass to Collins. Capella, high post. Working on Zubac. Now here's Murray. Defended by Covington. Murray, good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Outside Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Zubac, a screen on Griffin. Leonard, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for DeJounte Murray. And then for the Clippers, Hartenstein's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. And Norman Powell subbed in for Leonard. Now, here's Okongwu. He's covered closely. Griffin passes to Okongwu. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clippers trailed by 11. Jackson with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside, George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Passes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Outside, Griffin. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. George with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Jackson. Count it from 12.
And that defense wasn't enough on Jackson. He's clever and can shoot through that opposition.
Young against Jackson. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 9-point game. Outside, George. Driving in. A stupendous finish in traffic.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside Jackson. Floats one. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Capella sets a screen for Young. Bogdanovich wide open. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
For the Hawks, Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Capella, and Murray subbed in for Trae Young. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:22 left to play in the first. Back to Murray. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball move.
Clippers trail by 9. Jackson passes to Hartenstein. Leonard with no one around. Cans it from downtown. Leonard's got 8.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
And it's Murray penetrating. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Back to Jackson. He kicks to Leonard. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
There's the pick. Jackson passes to Hartenstein. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Atlanta leading by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Okongwu. The pass to Herter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes that one. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Herter's a big guard, and defense is sometimes not equipped at that position to handle that size.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Right back after this break. Now, John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me of being able to knock down open shots.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Clint Capella is out there with B, and it's Herter in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Herter, no good. LA's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. 6 to shoot. Powell with the steal. Pass to Wall. Over Young. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Powell. Wall's got the lead up to 1 now for Los Angeles. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Clippers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. Bogdanovich dishes to Griffin. Back to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Young. Lock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Leonard on the wing. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Now the inside part of Kawhi's game just so hard to stop. He's too physical and seems to be just locked in at times.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Capella. The dish to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
I love the confidence. When Capella sinks these shots, it just energizes his entire team.
Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Ball passes to Leonard. The fadeaway. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Young outside. The 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Here he goes. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Huerter's got 7.
Known for being a scorer, Huerter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Powell, the pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Zubac kicks to Powell. Over Bogdanovich. And too long on the shot. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Young dishes to Griffin. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. 13 feet away. Not going to go that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. It's Powell on the wing. Zubac in the post. Capella covering. Zubac with the screen for Powell. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wall against Young. Pass to Huerter. Here's Capella. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wall passes to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. A three from Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Atlanta's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Young. And he banks in the layup. And that's 15 points for Trae Young. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
For the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for B. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Trae Young. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Robert Covington's checked in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard comes in for Kawhi Leonard. George is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Jackson in for John Wall.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Covington dishes to Jackson. George passes to Kennard. Back to George. Launches a 3. The shot comes out, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Inside. Capella finds Murray. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Zubac the pass to Kennard. Zubac trying to break loose. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kennard. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Back to Murray. Passes it to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Murray. For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Up top, Zubac. Outside, Covington. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Hunter. And here is Capella. In the corner, Murray with it. Capella sets a screen for Murray. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and Trae Young subbed in for Bogdanovich. Hartenstein's checked in for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Robert Covington. Kennard the pass to George. And the pass to Leonard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Five to shoot. George against Murray. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And here is Okongwu. Pass to Hunter. Elbow shot. Deflected by Hartenstein. Clippers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
On its way from Young for 2. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
The Hawks leading by 5. Murray outside. He dishes it to Young. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Collins. Now Okongwu, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Kennard with a screen on Young. Jackson kicks to Leonard. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Collins passes to Young. No good on the 3.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Jackson looking around. Driving inside. Good work there as it goes. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the game.
Now, this is what his coaches like to see. Jackson making an effort to distribute the ball in that situation.
George against Murray. Dishes it to Collins. Back to Murray. There's a good screen. It's deflected. George passes to Jackson. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, George bangs home the trifecta. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Murray outside. Young against Jackson. Young outside. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 17 now.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
The deep 3 from George. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Collins looking around. Young against Wall. Capella sets a screen for Young. He takes it in, and that one good. Young's got 19 points.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Atlanta leading by 4. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Kicks it to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Wall.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Clock at 4. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter for 3.
Just such an elite defender with unreal instincts. Kawhi Leonard consistent at locking up whoever it is he's guarding.
Ball against Young. Pass to Capella. Hunter with it. Capella with a screen on Zubac. Here's Hunter. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." As they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Collins finds Hunter. Now Young. Down low. Here's Capella. And Zubac with the block. George looking around. The pass to Zubac. Over Murray. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks leading by 4. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. And it's Murray penetrating. The baseline jam. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Collins against Leonard. Wall sets a screen for Leonard. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Murray against George. And Murray. Here we go. Hunter, no one around him. No good with the triple.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Outside, Covington. Right wing. Zubac kicks to Wall. Covington a screen on Young. Here's Wall. Takes it inside. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Young outside. Passes it to Capella. Now, here's Hunter. Young in the corner. To the paint. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up just as important.
Clippers trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
George passes to Covington. George against Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Zubac finds Covington. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Takes it out to Covington. Nailed from three-point land. Covington's got 8 points.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Shots good from Young.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside, George feeds to Leonard. Outside, Wall. There's a screen by Covington. Wall dishes to Covington. 4 on the shot clock. Leonard on the wing. 3-pointer. They get it back. Back to Covington. Poked away. Oh, trying for it. The 3 from George. And they recover it. Tries yet again. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
And something else that's sticking out tonight is their assist total. A high percentage of their baskets have been the product of good, crisp ball movement, a good sign for an offense.
Free throw drops for Covington. And it's 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan. Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And the defensive versatility of Robert Covington is a real asset At 6'7" with long arms, this guy can guard almost every position on the floor.
Yeah, that switchability is such a valuable thing in today's game. And for Covington, he's one of those interesting guys that maybe not so much on the ball as off the ball, the disruption that he can give you defensively with that length in his hands. That's where he really is a tremendous help defender.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Wall. To the inside. Capella kicks to Hunter. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Capella with a screen on George. Murray, the pass to Young. Here's Capella, defended by George. Capella sets a screen for Young. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
For the Hawks, Griffin's checked in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Young. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Jackson's checked in. Capella with a screen on Leonard. And there's the feed to Capella. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Jackson. And here's Covington. And it's Zubac atop the key. Outside, George. Back to Zubac. Just 5 to shoot. Covington finds George. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Right side, Leonard. He feeds it to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists. The game. The Hawks trail by 3. Murray, the pass to Capella. To the paint. Covington with the steal. George against Bogdanovic. Outside, Covington. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. With the fadeaway. Leonard, no luck.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Shooting 2.
And also, they've been very committed to just this hard-charging, attacking style of offense. A lot of points tonight coming off of penetrating the gaps on defense.
And he makes the first. Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Zubac. And Marcus Morris subbed in for Robert Covington. And so Murray nails both of them. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. There's the pass to Hartenstein. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Hartenstein's got 6 points. Jackson against Murray. Griffin looking around. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovic. That one falls.
Bogdanovic knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
The Hawks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
Bogdanovic, another one of those draft players that gets stashed overseas for a few years. Drafted back in 2014 by the Kings before coming over for the 17-18 season.
Leonard the pass to Hartenstein. Rejected by Murray. They set the pick. In the corner, it's Griffin. Here's Herter. He's covered by Leonard. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And Kevin Herter's favorite player growing up was Dwayne Wade, and that's why he wears the number 3.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Jackson against Bogdanovic. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. And no good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. George with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bogdanovic inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Clippers trail. Down low. It's tipped. .125 left in the 3rd. Here's Griffin. The Hawks again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's Jackson with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Now the improved touch of Jackson, especially from range, now making him a multi-dimensional threat.
Pass to Herter. Lock at 6. Bogdanovic against George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jackson against Murray. 23 seconds left in the 3rd. Herter passes to Okongwu. 3 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Passes to Hartenstein. There's the dish to Jackson. Over Murray. Rejected by Murray. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Clippers lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Herter. Okongwu is out there with B, and it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. 2 points. That one goes. Griffin's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now Powell. Pass to Kennard. Misses the 3. Young looking around. He kicks it to Griffin. Out to the wing. Here's Herter. Kennard covering. And Herter gets it to go.
Good sign that Herter's learning how to take that kind of contact and still score.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Kennard. Pass to Pop. The tray. Rebound by the Hawks. Herter passes to Young. Back to Herter. Griffin a screen on Powell. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Herter making it look easy that time on the pick and roll as the off guard.
Here's Hartenstein. And the shot goes in. Bogdanovich with it. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Clippers trail by 3. Kennard the pass to Wall. Covington a screen on Young. And Wall kicks to Powell. It's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Five on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Griffin dishes to Okongwu. With the drive, Herter passes to Okongwu. Fires at the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Wall dishes to Covington. Kennard on the wing. Covington setting the pick for Kennard. Shoots over Griffin. Kennard's shot is off.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
Wall is screen on Bogdanovich. Passes it to Kennard. Buries it from 3-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And Wall kicks to Kennard. Covington setting the pick for Kennard. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And the team likes to use Kennard as a floor spacing kind of player, but he decides to do damage that time inside.
And so it's Atlanta with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Collins checked in for Beach. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Paul George, he's checked in for Kennard. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Young to the left side wing. Inside. That shot off. Nice D from Wall.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Here's Powell. Pass to Covington. Here's Hartenstein. Back to Covington. Stolen by Collins. Out to the right wing. Takes the three. The Clippers grab the miss. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. George finds Wall to the middle. Here's Covington. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And he recovers it. And the pass to George. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. Over Okongwu. George, no good.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Now, here's Okongwu. Bogdanovich. And the layup's good off the glass. That's now 8 points for Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Wall against Young. George passes to Covington. It's Wall with the drive. It's good. Wall's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall, terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. There's the screen. Here's Herter. And he drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
Pass to Wall. Here's Hartenstein. Covington wide open. He fires. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Passes it to Okongwu. Young outside from past the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Herter, guarded by Powell. Young against Wall. Young dishes to Collins. Right side, Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Pretty calm on that one. Bogdanovich staying with it even under pressure.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Kevin Herter. And Murray's subbed in for Bogdanovich. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Hartenstein. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Robert Covington. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. On the wing, Jackson. Zubac, a screen on Young. And here's George for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 7th assist in the game. And here is Murray. Pass to Young. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Young's got 24 points.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. George against Murray. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Leonard. Over Collins. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Lots of throwback stuff to Kawhi's game as he's just feasting now in the mid-range.
Young outside. Drives to the hoop. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
One shot.
And that one falls for Young.
And in just his second season, Trae Young made his first All-Star game in 2020. An amazing accomplishment. He finished second in assists, fourth in points per game, and is starting to cement himself as an elite offensive talent.
Leonard kicks to Powell. Zubac a screen on Hunter. Here's Powell. Again, the Clippers.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Sometimes, despite the odds, you have to rise to the occasion. Nice mid-range jumper there.
And that one's good. Hunter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. Leonard on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the team leans on him for moments like this where they need him to dominate offensively.
Outside Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella, the pass to Young. From deep three-point range, Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Clippers trail. Collins with some nice D.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter. Capella with a screen on Jackson. Young drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 29.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Clippers trail by 4. Leonard inside, working on Collins. Right through the D for the layup.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And here is Los Angeles now. Leonard with the ball, guarded by Hunter. Hunter against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Yes!
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Young against Jackson. Here's Collins.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Young is double. Money!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to Jackson. And the three off target. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're headed in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.